So you want to get your brand out there in the Instagramosphere, but you don't know where to start. Well, leveraging Instagram influencers can be a great jumping off point, but it can be a bit confusing about how you even do this. So in this video, I share 9 ways you can be using Instagram influencer marketing in your strategy right now. Hello and welcome to another episode on my channel. I'm Emiley, your go-to girl for marketing and mindset tips to help you hustle smarter, not harder. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. On my channel, I talk about marketing strategies, specifically in the digital marketing and content strategy space. So if that's something that really interests you, please hit the big subscribe now button so you can be notified when my next video goes live. So welcome to this video. It's part 4 in a 4-part Instagram influencer marketing series. So if you haven't watched the first video, do yourself a favor and do so. The link will be just up there, and it goes over what influencers are all about and the difference between influencers and micro-influencers. So it's a really nice one to set the tone for this particular video. So to give you a bit of perspective, I used to be an Instagram influencer with a healthy lifestyle blog, but I've also used influencers in my business, and I've also used influencers in my clients' businesses and had great results. So I have a really good understanding of what works and what doesn't. So the opportunities are really endless, so get creative and start thinking about different ways you could leverage Instagram influencers. But in this video, I am sharing 9 strategies you can be using right now. So let's get into it. Send your product. So this is a no-brainer. If say you're a food product, find out the influencer's address by either looking on their website or sending them a DM. And bonus points if you can get the packaging to look schmick. If it looks amazing, the Instagram is going to be more likely to take photos, share stories, that sort of thing. Another good one is to put a handwritten note about why you've selected this particular influencer to be sent a product, because you want to make them feel special as well. Offer them your service. So say for example, you're a personal trainer, get an influencer to come along for a session and get them to document their session in Instagram stories and take some photos as well while you're there. Create an exclusive event. So this works really well for product launches. So you might want to tee up with, another business like a yoga studio, for example, to provide a space as well as maybe a class or something like that. And then you can go into talking about your product and why your product's so great. So keep this limited and exclusive to maybe 10 influencers and ensure that your catering is beautifully presented, because influencers love taking photos of food. Make them an ambassador. So this is a longer term approach. So say you're a gym and you offer a weight loss program or a strength training program for women, for example, and you find an influencer that has expressed their concerns in this particular area or is really interested in, developing their body in a different way. And you could take them on as part of your program and document the process. So not only will they be then using this content weekly on their Instagram account, you can use it as a case study for future clients and tell them about the results that X influencer has had. Content production. So say you're a smoothie brand, you could approach a food blogger to post photos about your smoothies and use them on your own Instagram as well. Product photo shoot. So say you're an activewear brand, rather than hiring models for your photo shoot, get a whole lot of influencers to come along. So say you're a Pilates tights company, and you then can approach a whole lot of influencers who are interested in Pilates, hire out a Pilates studio and take a whole lot of photos of the girls doing Pilates in your activewear. And not only is this a really good way to showcase your product on real humans doing the workout, which is amazing, The Pilates studio will probably love the photos too, so we'll probably provide the instructor for free, but make sure you don't skimp out on a photographer if you go down this option, because you want to have a photographer that's really used to photographing people while they're moving. Competitions. So this is a really great way to give influencers a value add to provide their followers. So it gives them incentive or reason to follow them. So just make sure that any prizes you offer are closer to the $500 mark, whether that be multiple prizes if your product's a smaller price point, or one big prize pack, because it's that value that will create incentive. If you've got a $20 product and you're only giving them one, an influencer might be like, oh, it's not really worth my time to go through creating the competition and engaging with my audience for such a small value product. Affiliate marketing. So the best way to approach this is super grassroots and build this relationship with an influencer to build an affiliate strategy. So you want to make sure that they are really loving your product, because the more authentic that they can be, the more likely their audience is going to buy from you. Collaboration. So this one usually takes a bit more time because it requires a bit of a more strategic approach. So you've probably seen influencers in the past partner up with a brand and create a new product or a new line or something like that that's targeted towards really their audience. So this one can be as simple or as complicated as you want to make it. Always remember that you need to provide equivalent value to what your influencers are doing. So it doesn't always have to be money, but it could be product or your service, or it could be exposure of them on your social channels. But whatever it is, make sure it's clear that there is a value for them to participate in this particular activation. So have you worked with influence before? I would love to hear from you. So comment below if you've had any experiences with influencers, or if you have any further questions. If Instagram is where you're playing in your business, make sure you check out my playlist, Instagram for Business, because that goes through a whole lot of tutorials and tips and hints for using the platform for business. So that's the final video in my Instagram influencer marketing video series. So what did you think? I'd love to hear what you thought about it. But if you haven't watched the rest of the videos, start with the first one, it's just up there. So watch that one now, and I would love to hear what you think about this series, whether it answered a lot of questions or whether you've just got more questions to ask. If you loved it, like this video and don't forget to subscribe as well. So I will be back next Tuesday with another video. So until then, bye for now.